So here we have a chest supported or a prone single arm lat pull down. So the reason we have the bench here is to allow for additional stability so we can focus more on the action that we're trying to perform here. So we're going to use this upright bench. This is for Vivek to lean on. We're basically going to have him use an arm, which will be his right arm, across the bench. So again, it can remain in an upright angle for his torso. He's then going to grab the handle with his left side. So from here, I want him to make sure that he's 100% fixed into the bench. He can clamp his legs around the bench to make sure that the pelvis and the hips are glued in position. I do want to make sure that also, before pulling away, he's going to get his rib cage stacked over his hips. So that will feel like a sort of like you're doing a plank in this seated position. That means this will not move at all. I do, however, want him to, when he performs the lat pull down, he doesn't sink his chest with the pull itself. He's going to keep that chest staying proud, staying upwards. So as he goes for a pull down, what we're going to notice is that that elbow stays nicely in line with the cable. Now, if I wanted to get as much lat out of this as possible, I might ask him to supinate his grip a little bit more. What that's going to do is just help the elbow to stay nice and tight towards the side of the body and put most of the stress on the lat itself. Here you can see that the arm doesn't go past the torso at all. This is the maximum amount of stress we're going to get for the lat itself. If we go past that, it's going to go into the rear delts and other parts of the upper back. So I want to aim for his pocket there. He's going to drive the elbow down to the pocket. Then he's going to come slowly forward and stop just before full extension, but I do want him to think protraction or shoulder forward as he gets to the top, as this will load up the stretch for the lat here without taking the shoulder up and out of position if he was to come here, okay? So common mistakes we see for this one is a lot of movement around, a lot of jolting, jerking, trying to get the weight into as much weight as they can, as much range as they can. He might start sinking his chest as he pulls down, and you start to see him lose that brace. That will start to shift in other places of the back. So we're going to try and keep that brace, chest is remaining up, elbow tight to the side, driving into the pocket, and keeping that tempo really slow and controlled all the way throughout.